Hello and welcome back to Ginger Welsh Allotments. Today I'm going to be constructing a cage for my blackberries. Well, I say cage, it's more like fancy netting to be honest. But I have an awful lot of work to do around my blackberries before I can do that. So I'll show you how my blackberries are looking at the moment. So this is the blackberry bush. Got 3 of them there. As you can see, they're a bit unkept at the moment. I've just done about half an hour of weeding here. I was going to do a time lapse of the whole thing to show you, but then I thought it would probably be about 10 minutes of me weeding, which would probably be well, not 10 minutes for me weeding, it'll probably be about 3 hours for me weeding, but 10 minutes for you watching. So I thought what I might do is I'll just check in with you every now and again and show you the progress. So what I want to do is pull all this way a bit so that it's not so crowded, so that when the netting goes on it won't get snagged on the weeds. And right, so I better crack on with this weeding for a bit. I'll check back in with you later. Lovely job. So I've now done this half, so I've done the one side of the blackberries. I now have to tackle this side of the blackberries, and then I'll be able to get in and around the blackberries and see what's occurring and how far out to build the nets and everything. And also, while I was at it, I weeded the asparagus, so that's double bonus really. So doing well so far. Right, I must crack on. Right, so I finished the other side. I would have quite liked to have gone a bit further with this verge, to be honest, but I've got so much to do today, and the priority is to get these blackberries covered before the birds have them. And so I'm just doing what I need to do to get it done. But I did leave this flower in. This is a lovely, well, it's a weed. I don't know what kind of flower it is, but it's got lots of bugs on it. I don't know if you can see in this with this camera. It does have lots of little bugs on the leaves, and I'm hoping that they are the wasps. Let's see. I'm hoping they are the wasps that I saw on Gardener's World the other day, that are meant to be really good because they eat your aphids for you. So if you have any trouble like that, they'll eat it for you. So I'm leaving this here because it adds a lovely splash of yellow colour, and I quite like it really. And it contrasts nice with the red of the berries. So there we are. I'm going to go home now for some lunch and consider how I'm going to tackle this next project, because I've got loads of these next year. Well, my allotment neighbour Bob told me that these that don't have any blackberries are actually next year's growth, so I've got to try and tie them on somewhere where they won't get in the way of this year's growth. Also, I've got to do a bit of weeding around the base of each plant, but I did mulch these plants, and I must say the weeds that I've pulled out have come out really easy, and there's not many weeds there. So hopefully it shouldn't take me too long. Okay, off for my lunch now. See you in a bit. So I thought I'd give you a quick update as to where I am at the moment. I've put in 6 of these poles, which will have terracotta pots on top of them, which I'll do now as I'm talking to you. So just plonk it on top, and then when the nets go over, they shouldn't snag. And then I've got this other little fence, which I've just put up with some leftover bamboo and cable ties, and I'm going to tie the new growth onto this one, so then I know that, and do the same the other side, and that way I know that everything in the middle will be pickable, and it should hopefully keep things out of the way of each other. We'll see. But anyway, that's how I'm doing at the moment. I'll carry on and show you when I've got a bit further. So in the end, my long poles either side didn't work out, and I ended up attaching it to the supports that I put in for next year's growth to be pinned to, like this one here. And now this year's growth is in the middle and should, in theory, be quite easy to get to if I just flip the net back. But this wasn't really what I had in mind, because I kind of wanted it that I wouldn't have to faff around with it too much. But this way I think all the branches are going to grow through the net, and it's just going to become a bit of a nightmare to keep harvesting from. So not very happy with it, to be honest, but I've been faffing with it all day, so I've got to go home now out of the sun. So I'm kind of pleased with it. It's better than nothing. It's not what I had envisioned, but there we go. I suppose I'd say it was a lovely job. Hopefully see you next time, and please subscribe if you like these videos. Thank you very much. So I finally decided to net the blackberries using the hoops like I have done with the other veg. It's not entirely foolproof, as you can see. These are already pushing against the netting, which isn't ideal, but it's kind of the best I can do without rigging a real sort of permanent structure. So hopefully it'll last for now. I think it's quite good anyway. I'm pleased with it. Lovely job.